morning, Quadcopter 101, and before we get started, let's get today's shout-out out of the way. Today's shout-out goes to NayPlays3547. He was the first to say first in one of my recent videos, and thus was a shout-out, so congratulations. Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and I have another neat review for you today. This is the Syma Z3. Now, I did a review of the Syma Z3 a few weeks back, but that was the non-optical flow version. That was the manual flyer. This one here is the optical flow version. Let me open it up here. It is a folding drone, as you can see here. But what's different between this one and the one I reviewed previously is this one now includes the optical flow camera in the belly of the drone. What this does, folks, is this looks at the ground, and once you take off, it will look at the ground and automatically maintain its position over the ground without drifting. And you know the idea is you don't need to fly the drone. Once it's in the air, it'll just hover and hold its position by itself, and you can focus on taking photos and videos. And that's the idea. It's a selfie drone, meant to be a selfie drone. Now you can tell it's a selfie drone in that I got my phone attached to the controller there. Let's go over the drone. It does have a 720p HD camera. It does not have a micro SD card slot to record to. It can only be recorded directly to your phone, the video in effect. Now it also has an 850 milliamp hour 3.7 volt battery, 1S battery. It is proprietary, as you can see here, but you know that should give it more than enough flight time to work this drone. Now let's go over its controller. This is its Syma controller. Been used very much in the past, but like there's other Symas that use the same controller. With that in mind, some of the buttons do not work. These are the buttons that work with the Syma Z3. Is this one here? This is takeoff land button. This is your flip button, and you press into the left pitch roll stick and you can adjust the trim, and if you press into the right pitch roll stick you can adjust rates and hold it down, and you can enter into headless mode. You start and stop the motors by bringing both sticks down and inboard, and you can stop the motors by bringing the stick down, or you can also start the motors by pushing up and letting go of the stick. So let's fire it up, give it a try, and see how it flies. So I hope you enjoy this flight. Okay, this is the Syma Fly app, available on Google Play, or actually it's not available on Google Play. It's only available on Syma. You got to buy this, or not buy this, but download it from Symatoys.com. Unfortunately, they don't upload their apps to Play or iTunes. But with that in mind, one thing, when I started this app, you get a selection of different drones that might work with the Syma Fly app. Use the Z1. They don't have the Z3 yet into the app, but it works with the Z1 if you select Z1. Okay, let's see here. We've got to start the motors. Let's try pushing up and down on this stick. There we go, and that started it. Let's try the automatic takeoff. Automatic takeoff is achieved. Let's check its hover, and it seems to be hovering. Now, I want to start video recording, and the way I do that is slip that button to the right there until we get the red circle, and then you press that red circle and we should be recording. And I'm going to get into the video, take it up a little bit higher, sync up the videos, and then say, "How do you like my shirt today, folks?" Where have I been? Okay, let's take it up and see how the optical flow is holding its position. It is holding it very well. Doing a nice job. Notice I'm not flying it. Okay, with that in mind, let's stop the video real quick and switch to photo and take a photo. Take another photo. Take one more photo. And one more. Okay, those are the photos it could take, and switching back to video and starting the video camera. Okay, let's go up and go up higher and future and right about there, and I want to plop it right there. And what I want to do next, folks, is do a rotation and see if it drifts when I rotate it. Some of these will drift greatly when you rotate them. This one is drifting, but not too badly. So I can walk with it a bit. Stay with it. Just showing its camera. Going that way there. And we're going to plop it right there. What I want to do is rotate it one more time. Let it and see if it'll stabilize itself. It's about 10 meters up, and let's gradually go up higher and higher until it starts to drift. Let's see what the limit is on its optical flow sensor. Going up higher. Okay. And right there I am about, I don't know, 15, 20 feet, going up higher. Okay, I'm about 2/3 up the light poles there. I'm definitely about 20 feet up. And it's still holding its position. And there is a slight breeze at my back, so it's doing a good job. Going up a little higher. And we are a good 30 feet up. And is it drifting? No, it's holding its position. But again, it's very light wind here today, so maybe that's not that big a deal. But let's rotate it a bit and see if, and then let go of the rotate and see if it'll stop. There you go. It's holding its position from pretty darn high. Going up even higher. Let's go up higher. Okay, we are well above 30 feet or so. I'm saying about 20 meters up. Well, yeah, about 20 meters up. It's still holding its position. That's amazing that an optical flow can do that. Okay, but again, there's very little wind. If there was wind, I'm sure that we'd have a problem there. So rotating, rotating, rotating some more, showing the camera, and now it's drifting a bit. So I'm going to come down. And when I come down, I'm reducing throttle. I'm not pulling all the way down, but I'm also rotating the drone and pushing forward so I don't enter into vortex ring state. And that is wobbling of the drone because of the propellers stalling out. They fall into the prop wash. If you go forward like this, like I'm doing here, the propellers won't slip into their prop wash and cause problems. Okay, coming forward and flying overhead. So, actually not too bad. This optical flow system on this is working very, very well. I am impressed. Here, I'm syncing up the cameras one more time to make sure they're synced. Okay, let's try out its flying ability. Let's increase the rates. Okay, we got beginner and intermediate. And we don't, yeah, we do have flip. So pushing forward and going around. And we're going to try a flip. You got to hold the button down, huh? Hold the button down, hold the button down, hold the button down, and hold the button down. So that's its flips. Can we do rolling flips? I assume I'm going to have to hold that button down. So hold on and get some speed. It's hard to do rolling flips with this because you got to hold that button down. Okay, not too bad. Now this 850 milliamp hour camera is supposedly, let's see, if I let go of the stick, how well does it stop its position? It stops it right away. So let's push forward, let's get some high speed on it, and let's see it stop itself. Well, let's stop on a dime. Let go. Let go, and it enters hover right away. So this thing's doing a damn good job, that optical flow on here. I'm really impressed, actually. It's doing a real nice job. So let's try headless mode now. Headless mode activated by holding this right button down. Okay. It's headless mode now, pushing forward. The reason I'm doing that is I want to simulate follow me. Going to the left, simulating follow me, and going to the right, simulating follow me. Okay, well that's the headless mode. The headless mode does work. I am going to land it now, folks. Let's bring it toward me again. Let's come out of headless mode first. No, it's not out of headless mode yet. Let's push down, hold until we hear a beep. Okay, now we're out of headless mode. Let's go back to the pad, plop it there, and do a landing, pressing the land button. And is there emergency stop? I guess you got to pull down on the stick to stop the motors. Okay, what I want to do next is I'm going to try to fly it with the app because I want to try some of the features of the app. So we are going to restart it and try it with the app. So hold on, folks. Okay, we are going to fly it with the app now, and to do such, you hit that start button on the top there, and let's give it some throttle to take it to the air, and see if it holds its position. Get into the video and sync it up. Okay, what I want to do is hit these three dots on the far right, and then hit that arrow button, and that switches into the flight modes. And what I want to do is I want to try out its waypoint flying. So let's push forward and see what it does. How far does it fly? Actually, not too bad. This is actually does a nice job. Let's go forward, to the right, and then back, and see if it comes back to this position. And it should go to the, well, that's its right, that's its back, and obviously it doesn't come back to this position. Okay, let's try to the right, to the right, to the right some more. Okay, and I'm going to do a circle. Let's see it do a circle. Well, that's its circle. Doesn't seem very impressive, so let's go to the right, 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 and then back to the right. And let's come out of that. And to do such, we go back again, hit back button, and those 3 buttons again. And now I'm going to try flying it using the gyros. So let's press, that's headless. Gyros is the bottom one, I'm pretty sure. And is that it? No, that's not the gyros. That's the gyros. I press that. Okay, one of these is gyro control, folks. And to activate it, do I press that button there? Yeah, and then I put my thumb there. And now it's in gyro control. So press the thumb down and push forward. It should still be in gyro, but obviously not. It came out of gyro control. Let's try one more time. Let's come down lower too. Okay. Pressing my thumb down and then pushing forward. Oh, it thinks that's forward. And obviously it's in headless mode too. So that's forward. Here's how we can do follow me. That's why I wanted to do this. I can simulate follow me by just tilting the phone. And if I get in trouble, I just let go of the thumb and it will automatically maintain its position. Well, that seems to be its flight time right there, folks. So we tried flying it using the app. We tried flying it using the controller. It seems to be not too shabby a drone. I kind of like it. Let me stop the video if it was recording. I don't think it was recording that time. But all in all, it's a reasonable little drone. Not too bad for an optical flow one. So I hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out.